My name is Tammy, and this is the Rusted Willow. And if you like DIYs, hauls, flips, and everything farmhouse, you are in the right place. Let's get on with DIY number 1. All right, guys, I found this artichoke looking decor piece. I don't know. I thought it was weird looking, but also kind of cool. And I thought, you know what? I can fix that. So it was not black. It was some other color, like copper looking with gold. And anyway, I spray painted it black. I spray painted it a flat black. And then I went over it with plaster Waverly chalk paint by Plaid. And then I let that dry and I went over it with some white wax and moss paint that I mixed together and let that dry. And I sprayed it down with a little bit of water there to let the wax kind of move around. I wanted it to really get in the creases, and it did just that. It looks gorgeous when it's done. So there, I'm just wiping the wax down and leaving it in the creases and crevices, because this has a lot of design and dimension to it, and so I wanted all of that in the creases. So then I go back over it with plaster again, because I really wasn't liking some of the spots with the way the wax turned out, and it rubbed some of the paint off, so I went back with a little bit more. And now I'm going over it again with the moss and white wax mixture. And both of those are Waverly products made by Plaid. Okay, so here we are, dry. Now I'm going over it with a dark wax. And when I went over it with dark wax, it wiped a bunch of the paint off again. I just could not get it to stick to that black spray paint. I don't even know what was going on, but maybe I wasn't letting it dry enough. But I love how it turned out. So here is the final product, and you'll see more in the final reveal. All right, guys, today is the Hello Spring Challenge. It is an open invite for all YouTubers. This month, our guest host is Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY. Ellie is from DIY From House to Home, and myself, the Rusted Willow. Our channels will be listed down below in the description box, along with the playlist. So make sure you go over, visit the playlist, because we have a lot of fantastic creators this month, and I can't wait to see what they made for spring. Our next one will probably be summer. So if you are a creator and you would like to join us, these are the rules. Just contact Ellie or myself at the Rusted Willow on Instagram, and we can add you to the group chat. All right, guys, let's get back to these DIYs. DIY number 2. Okay, I found these carrots at Goodwill. They were $2.99, and I was like, okay, I need to rescue these carrots. I know I can make them beautiful again. There was a crap ton of raffia, and I do mean a crap ton. I have raffia now enough to last me forever. I took off that raffia. I disconnected the carrots because they were hooked together, and I didn't really care for that. I am taking my alcohol, and I am just cleaning the carrots up a little bit. They were kind of dirty and sticky, and I just wipe them down all over, and I take off all of the tags. And then I proceed to take off the metal hangers, because I think that just dates them a little bit. That's probably good for some people, but I don't like that. So I took it off for myself. Okay, and I am going back in with some pumpkin Waverly chalk paint made by Plaid. I am a Plaid ambassador, so I try to throw that out there just so you guys know that this is all Plaid products. And I just go over both of the carrots in this pumpkin color. I think it really brightens it up, because the little one was really faded. And I love this orange color. It's such a beautiful color. So after I go over the carrots with the pumpkin color, I go over the stem with the moss color. And I love moss green. I mean, it's one of my very favorite colors. Absolute very favorite colors. So I do that to both of the carrots. And then I dry it with my heat gun in between. And then I'm going to go back in. Oh, wait, not yet. Okay, so now I'm going to embellish the little carrot with some polka dots. I just want to make this fun and whimsical, and it's spring, and who doesn't like turquoise? And I think the turquoise just pops on this pumpkin color. It looks so cute. Now, this little carrot is small enough you can hang on your doorknob, or you can put in your tiered tray. And I think I'm going to tuck mine away in my tiered tray. I just love how it turned out. And I love that I got 2 carrots in one. I can either decorate with both of them together or decorate with them separately. Now I go back in with some celery in the grooves. There's already grooves in the carrots. You really couldn't tell before, so I wanted to add that little detail back in, but there are little grooves in the carrots in the stem and where they had the letters. So I am just adding back in that detail with some celery chalk paint. It is also Waverly brand. And guys, I just want to take this moment right here to thank all my new subscribers and all my current subscribers. I really appreciate you so much. And I know that there are several of you watching my channel that have not subscribed yet. So if you would please consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it because it would really help my channel out. I have grown really fast over the last month, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my videos and commenting. I read all your comments and I respond back. It may take me a little bit to get to you, but I do respond back to every single comment, and I appreciate your input so much, and I just wanted to say thank you. All right, now I took my plaster chalk paint, not white, but plaster, because I thought white would just be too stark, and I drew in the letters again, and then I took the bottom of one of my paintbrushes and filled in the little dots. The dots were already there, so I felt like the Easter was pretty whimsical, so I wanted to make the little carrot whimsical as well with the polka dots. So now I'm just going in with some sandpaper and just roughing up the edges just to add a little bit of distressing. And I might actually go back and add some dark wax to the edge of the carrots, but I haven't done that yet. I was undecided at the time of the video, but I did go in with some white wax over the stems of the carrots, and I just love how that turned out because after I put the celery in there, once it dried, it really didn't show up that well, the detail in the stems, but look at the white wax. Do you see that detailing coming out? Oh my goodness, guys. I absolutely love how these carrots turned out. They are so stinking cute. So I just put the white wax in there and I wiped it off. I cut me some drop cloth fabric to make some bows for these little guys, and oh my goodness, so stinking cute. So now I'm just making a hanger out of some jute string. That's my style, more so than the wire. So if you guys like the wire, do the wire. I like the jute more so than the wire. Anyway, that's just my preference, but you guys do you. So I just add the jute string, and I like the knots in the front instead of the jute in the front. I like it to be more finished in the front and hang from the back. I don't really like my hangers to show that much. So anyway, I just tied little knots in the front. I burn off the little fuzzies, and there you go. There's the big carrot. And I love the knots in the front. And so on the little one, I just add a jute hanger the same exact way. Put the little bow on. Oh yes, I decided that the piece of fabric that I tore for the little one was actually longer than the one that I had tore previously for the bigger carrot, so I just switched them out. I thought the longer tails looked better on the bigger carrot, and the smaller tails looked better on the smaller carrot. So there you go. So there's my bows. I make another jute hanger. And we are good to go with these carrots. They are so cute. I love how they turned out. But you tell me what you would have done differently, or if you like this, let me know which DIY you like the best, or which carrot you like the best. All right, guys, on to DIY number 3. Okay, so this little flower, this is going to be an easy one. This little flower came from Dollar Tree. I cut off the hanger, I cut off the tag, and I am painting this with my ballet slipper chalk paint made by Waverly. I give it 2 good coats. I dry it in between with my heat gun. And if you guys don't have a Lazy Susan, guys, get a Lazy Susan. I love painting on these things. I pick them up at the thrift stores all the time. They're super cheap, and if they get so painted up that you can't clean it, which I usually soak mine, but you can just throw them away. Get another one. And Lazy Susans are expensive at the store. So anyway, get them at the thrift stores. Okay, so after I get this little flower metal cutout painted, I am just adding some of my cut-off flowers from my box of flowers. If you guys watched a few videos back, I have all these flowers that I need to use up before I can use the flowers on my flower tower. And I want to get to those pretty flowers. So I am trying to use up all my flower cutoffs. This flower actually came from Joann's on like a grid. I got it like a year, 2 years ago, and I need to use up all these flowers. And that greenery is just beautiful. I love how this turned out, and it's just so stinking sweet for spring. So then I decided to add some lace that Beebee Crafts sent me, and I use that as a hanger instead of jute. I feel like this is a little bit shabby chic and very sweet and springy and beautiful, and I just love how it turned out. This also would be good for a tiered tray, or just in your vignette, or just sitting around on your fireplace with your other spring decor. So let me know what you think. I love how this flower turned out, and I hope you like it too. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go over and visit Brenda at Rustic and Lace DIY and Ellie at DIY From House to Home. You will not be disappointed. I will have their channel links listed down below in my description box, as well as the playlist. This playlist, I think, is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to watch it. So now let's get back to the final reveal. Please let me know what you guys like and what you dislike. I am always anxious to read your comments and see what your feedback is. I love how this artichoke turned out, and it has a lot of layers on it, and I finally got it how I liked it after I used the dark wax. Go figure. These carrots turned out adorable, and I love the flower. So simple, so cute. And guys, I just wanted to tell you that My oldest daughter and my sister started a podcast on YouTube. It is called Crazy Good Time. And if you want some real talk and some laughter and just like sitting around girl talk, you need to go over and visit their channel. I will have their channel listed down below as well. I don't know. You might learn a little bit about me, more so than what you know now. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's real talk for ladies, and you might get a kick out of it. I hope you have a fantastic week, and please don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, here's some more that you might like as well. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.